6.4 is called equations involving inverse trigonometric functions. So sometimes some of these equations, they might have inverse sine, inverse cosine in them. But we're going to actually study two examples. The first example is we have y equals 3 cosine of 2x for x, where x is restricted to the value of the interval 0 to pi over 2. So I want you to understand here that this question here has no values given, and we're going to solve for x. So by using some relationships, y equals 3 cosine of 2x, we're going to find the relationships. So when we look at the solution, if this is what is given, and when you divide each side by 3, you get y over 3 is equal to cosine of 2x. So that means the 2x can be calculated using arc cosine of y over 3. And then when you divide each side by 2, you get x to be equal to 1/2 arc cosine of y over 3. And this is all you can get for x when you want to solve it for a variable. Okay, so this is all you need to do for these questions when you need to solve. Our second example is we want to solve 2 arc sine of x equals to a pi. So for this problem, if we isolate the arc sine of x, we get arc sine of x to be pi over 2. And if we use the relationship between inverse functions and the sine functions, we can rewrite this problem as x must be equal to sine of pi over 2. And sine of pi over 2 is equal to 1. So in this problem, x must be a 1 using the inverse trigonometric functions. If you plug in 1 for x, you're going to notice that it will work, because when you change x with 1, arc sine of 1 means the angle with sine value is 1, and that angle is pi over 2. And then when you multiply it by 2, it matches with the right side of the equation. And this is how we are going to solve these questions on the homework.